Okay. Chapter 8. Glimmer, Shimmer, and Sparkle. The chapter was originally named Glimmer meets Shimmer, but the current title sounds a lot better. External soccer pitch, Candlelight High School, afternoon. Continuing from the previous scene, Starlight Glimmer has just been the entire Candlelight High student body, and Sunset Swim is ready to confront her. Starlight smirks at the brave red-haired girl who's about to face her. She takes off her backpack one more time. The two just stand there with distinct intentions, face to face for a few moments. The fallen students are getting up and see the two girls, trying not to get involved. The rest of the Wonder Colts are still watching on the sidelines, along with the Crusaders still in the classroom, and Twilight, Clutcheye, and Spike still behind the bleachers. After a few minutes of silence, Sunset Shimmer charges in first. Both she and Starlight are engaged in a one-on-one battle. Sunset throws a variety of kicks, punches, and chops. But being more experienced in martial arts, Starlight has the advantage when it comes to blocking all her strikes. Sunset tries her best to dodge most of the attacks. Starlight still gets a few hits on her. Although Sunset would get lucky and get a couple of blows on Starlight. All the other Wonder Colts are delighted at Sunset's results. Starlight keeps smiling, shaking up from the last blow. This is your last chance. Stand down now and walk away before this gets really worse. I'm going to enjoy this more than you. Then they resume fighting. They keep exchanging blows, blockings, dodges, grabs, and throws. The Wonder Colts cheer on for Sunset to beat her. Go, Sunset! That's right, you can do it. Get that psycho girl to what for? Both girls put up a fight. But then, Starlight is able to hit Sunset so hard, she flies back, onto the ground. The crowd is devastated by this. Sunset struggles to get back up, despite the pain. She is then able to stand and position herself in a fighting pose. Starlight gives out a sigh of disappointment, and then charges in at her. They start fighting again. Only this time, Sunset gets more aggressive and throws harder hits. This makes Starlight try harder at countering. At one point, the two glows appear on both sides of her head, implying her pony ear is about to appear. But after several moves delivered by both girls, Sunset gives a kick that Starlight just catches. She pulls Sunset up and throws her into the bleachers. Due to that, the little glows on her head disappear. Starlight approaches Sunset, laying on the bleacher seats. Sunset attempts to hit her, but Starlight blocks it. Starlight blocks her opponent's attacks while hitting her with her swiftness. She then picks her up a bit and kicks her down. Starlight walks down from the bleachers as Sunset struggles at getting up. She runs at Starlight from behind, but Starlight reacted to it by swing kicking her down. Sunset! Starlight picks up one of the entry blades on the ground and stops a few feet in front of Sunset trying to get up. Then she points a weapon at Sunset. You know what your problem is? You try way too hard. But before she can pull the trigger on the frightened Sunset, Starlight has concern for her friend and decides to do something about it. She leaves her hiding spot and runs towards the two. She stops between them, blocking Starlight from Sunset. No! Starlight, Sunset, their friends, and all the other students are surprised at this action. Twilight! What are you doing? Get out of here! Starlight gets irritated and points a shooter at Twilight instead. Get out of the way! Twilight gets frightened at first, then her expression changes to being firm. Go ahead. Do it. Everyone is still pretty frantic about this. Some of the fallen students even struggle to get back up. Are you crazy? Run! Move or I'll fire. Starlight to Wow, I think it's supposed to say to Twilight. Oh. Twilight's just Starlight. No, I won't let you harm her. Why are you trying so hard to protect her? Twilight looks at Sunset, then looks back at Starlight. She's my friend. Starlight's surprised to hear this. Then her expression slowly changes to sadness. Twilight notices this change. Then Starlight becomes more firm and points a weapon at Twilight again. Then who's Midnight? What? Who is Midnight Sparkle? Twilight and Sunset are in shock at hearing of this. Well, who is she? Answer me! Who? Twilight! Starlight turns to see Twilight's friends and the other Wonder Colts have recovered, and are coming their way. She becomes furious, grabs a small, red box-like device from her belt, and throws it on the ground. Then a large stream of flames appear across the field. Twilight, Sunset, and all the other Candlelight High students are frightened by the massive flames. while behind them, Starlight grabs her backpack and runs out the opening in the fence. She then starts running around the outside of the field. Everyone is so distracted by the flames, they never notice. Internal classroom, Candlelit High School. The Crusaders are still watching, everything through the window, and are terrified by the fire. Then they notice Starlight running towards the courtyard. There she is! Come on! The three then start running out of the classroom. External courtyard, Candlelit High School. Starlight runs up the Wonder Coast statue and climbs up the statue's pedestal. She then pulls out a can of black spray paint and a stencil paper of an equal sign cut out of her backpack. External soccer pitch. All the students are scared of the fire burning through the field. Some of them stumble trying to run. They try to help each other get up and get out of there. Let's get out of here! Twilight helps them sit up and the two start to run when Twilight stops and notices something about the flames. Wait a minute. Cessa stops and sees Twilight walking toward the fire. Twilight! Twilight gets close and hesitates about sticking her hand in it. But then she musters up the courage and sticks her hand in it. It does seem to be hurting and she walks in completely. She sees a small square gash that Starlight had earlier on the ground. Twilight picks it up and pushes its button. And the flame suddenly disappeared. All the other Wondergirls are shocked to have seen this. It was a hologram. We were tricked. Where is she? Broly beats is on the ground after tripping from the escape. As he's getting up, he sees Starlight standing next to the statue. There she is! She at the Wondercoast statue. Well, come on, y'all! Twilight suns at their friends and the other students on the field, and the students on Starlight's head towards the front lawn. External courtyard. Starlight is finished with what she came to do and climbs down the back of the pedestal. Her hand is pressed inside with the closed portal to Equestria. She is astounded at seeing the glowing waves her hand. Glowing. Her hand is making pressing against the portal. What is this? The Crusaders come out of the front entrance. There she is! They see Starlight, distracted by the portal to notice them. Applebloom runs towards her first. Applebloom, wait! The other two follow after her. Starlight is still fascinated by the strange reaction on the statue. Aye! Caught by surprise, Starlight swings around and pulls out her wrench to shoot Applebloom. She and the other Crusaders stop due to their situation. Starlight looks at them with a frightening, angry face. The shooter in her hand starts shaking. Applebloom is holding her hands up, terrified with the weapon aimed straight at her. Starlight then looks at her friends behind her, just as scared. The anger in her face slowly fades away and her hand becomes perfectly steady. She lowers the weapon and the Crusaders start to calm. They then see that Starlight is about to express feelings of sadness with small traces of tears forming in her eyes. Applebloom! All four turn and see the angry crowd of older students running towards them, including their sisters. Get away from her! Starlight gets agitated, looks at her watch, pulls several smoke bombs out of her belt, and throws them at the crowd. Scatter bombs explode, creating large clouds of smoke surrounding the students. Then she pulls out more bombs and throws them down on the ground, making that smoke screen that even the Crusaders can't see through. Starlight runs out the smoke screen towards the road, throwing more smoke at the ground, making it bigger. She runs across the street, swinging park car on the lamppost on the other side, just as the bus arrives and runs on board. As the bus departs, the smoke clears. The CJ students look around for the music grid with no trace of her. Meanwhile, the Crusaders are being comforted by their sisters. Applejack for Applebloom and ready for Sweetie Belle. Rainbow Dash tries to comfort Scootaloo as well. Applebloom. Oh, thank goodness you're right. Oh, Sweetie Belle, did that mean girl hurt you? No, Rarity. Hey, Squirt, are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. She's not here. She's gone. Well, where did she go? While all the other students are searching the area, Twilight and Sasa notice the bus driving off, heading toward the city. Meanwhile, on the bus, Starlight is sitting at the back of the bus, watching the scenes out the big window. She then sits down and gives a sign of relief. She seems very sad for a moment, which changes into a small chuckle. She reaches for her backpack and smiles as she pulls out a broken half of Twilight's magic capturing device she took from Sunset's locker. Internal, Principal Singe's office, Crystal Prep Academy, the city. Principal Singe is sitting at her desk. Jean Katie is sitting next to her, and Stormy Flare in the seat opposite from Singe. Singe is horrified by what she found in the file Stormy Flare gave her, while Stormy Flare is looking through the files Singe gave her. I can't believe it. I shouldn't be surprised. This file is incomplete. There's no recollection of her juvenile record, no statement from her parents, no documents of her hearing. Nothing. I never would have thought she could be capable of such atrocities. What could have caused her to do such a thing? Indeed. In fact, I'm a bit curious about that myself. What are her reasons for these actions? She wants everyone to be equal. She thinks people with different talents would never be accepted forming connection. Yes, we already know that. We already know about that. I meant, how did it all start? What are her motives? Nothing. There doesn't seem to have any. Oh, please. Someone capable of these offenses has to have some motivation to her own actions. She never told anybody. Not me. Not the people at juvie. Not even her own parents. She's been that way her whole life. Her entire life? Well, her parents did say she was very happy in her early life. But one day she was just different. Nobody knows. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more help to you. I see. This file has been censored. The important parts have been taken out. Where did you get this? What do you mean? Weren't you the one who gave it to Principal Cinch? At this point, Cinch becomes concerned. What? No, I haven't seen this one before in my life. So what made you decide to start with better off at Equestria Prep? I had a phone call from someone who said he was a representative of Principal Cinch. I thought you recommended Starlight personally. Um, uh, well, Well, no matter, you didn't know about me. Well, no wonder you didn't know about me. Did you show Starlight this file? Yes? I thought so. So she really didn't tell you about me. And knowing her, she's up to something and doesn't want me getting in the way. So who was on the phone that you told about Equestria Prep? I don't know. You never gave me his name. But if you knew all the stuff Starlight has done, why did you agree to it? Because he told me to do it. He told me to write down instructions for confessing Starlight to attend. I know his plan sounded pretty strange, but it was very persuasive. It's as if he knew I was getting desperate. He told me that Equestria Prep had suffered a similar experience, and that your school would be perfect at helping Starlight with her case. That idiot. Well, thank you for bringing this to our attention. I will assure you that the representative will be held accountable for his peculiar methods. As for Starlight, we will see that she's properly supervised in her condition. If any of us come across young Starlight, we will be sure to give her a firm talking to regarding her recent behavior, and will inform you if any progress occurs. You have my word that Miss Glimmer shall be handled with the most qualified of sessions, and see to it that she finds a special place for her here at Equestria Prep. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Maybe I didn't make a mistake after all. It's relieved to know Starlight's in good hands, but I must warn you to use caution when dealing with Starlight. Do you really think your school is capable of helping with her issues? This is the first time we have ever had something like this happen, but we're willing to do our best and give it a try. Thank you. Now, seeing that you have everything under control, I'd better be going. It's a pleasure meeting with you both. It was no problem. Thank you for telling us of this. Oh, here's your file back. No, you keep it. I think it would be better that you add it to your record of Miss Glimmer. You don't mind if I hold on to this? I would like to have an original transcript of our students. Sure. No problem. Thanks again. Dean Keynes walks storming flare over to the door, while Cinch looks menacingly into new file. It's a good thing I came here as soon as I could. You'll look after her, won't you? I promise we will take better care of her. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Stormy Flare walks out the office and Dean Cadence closes the door behind her. Cadence then places her hand on her chest, with a look of concern. That poor girl. I can't imagine what could have led her to cause such deeds. Yes, it really is a shame we have no indication of her motivations. We could have used that. Well, what are we gonna do? Right now, we would do nothing. If Starlight wishes to continue work here at Equestria Prep, she would have no choice but to comply. Let me worry about Starlight for now. You just wait for further instructions while I figure out what to do with her. Are you sure you can handle talking Starlight down? From what we just heard, I don't think she would give you a chance. But of course! We might have gotten off to a bumpy start, but that was before I found the means to her cooperation. Now I have a better understanding of who this girl really is. So if the reputation of the school has any hope to survive, then I must be willing to use whatever opportunity is presented to me. That will be all, Cadence. Okay. Cadence leaves the office, not feeling convinced. Cinch looks at the new file of Starlight again. What sort of game are you playing at, Glimmer? Cinch continues to look into the contents, unaware that the little device Starlight playing on the edge of her desk, as in scene 3, is still there. Enter Starlight's research room, crystal prep, sunset. Starlight walks in the room, takes off the belt, and puts her backpack on the work desk. She sits at her chair and pulls out Twilight's device from the backpack. She starts taking it apart. She then hooks the device's motherboard to the computer, unaware it's still contaminated by magic from the French games. As the computer is analyzing the circuitry, Starlight moves her laptop and puts headphone over her ears. Alright, Cinch, let's see what you've been doing today. She clicks on a rewind symbol on her laptop and then hits play. I can't believe it. I shouldn't be surprised. This file is incomplete. There's no recollection of her driven record, no statement from her parents, no documents of her hearing. Nothing. Starlight's surprised to hear her therapist's voice in the recording. So, it looks like Stormy Flight decided to come for a visit after all. She clicks fast forward, then play. So what made you decide I would be better off at Crystal Prep? I had a phone call from someone who said he was a representative of Principal Cinch. I thought you recommended Starlight personally. What? She hits fast forward and play again. He told me to write down instructions for convincing Starlight to attend. I know his plan sounded pretty strange, but he was very persuasive. It's as if he knew I was getting desperate. He told me that Crystal Prep had suffered a similar experience, and that your school would be perfect at helping Starlight with her case. Starlight hits fast forward and play again. Thank you. Now, seeing that you have everything under control, I better be going. It's a pleasure meeting with you both. It was no problem. Thank you for telling us of this. Oh, here's your live file back. No, you keep it. I think it would be better that you add it to your record of Miss Glimmer. You don't mind if I hold on to this? I would like to have an original transcript on our students. Sure, no problem. Charlie hits fast forward and play again. What sort of game are you playing, that Glimmer? So you think you've got one up on me? Huh, Cinch? She hits the sound from the computer and rolls her chair back towards it. Analysis is done on the parts, and Starlight is amazed by the data from the device. Incredible! I've never seen anything like this before. She writes it down in her notes. When she unfolds it, they reveal to be in the same paperclip row of pages as Starlight's notes, as seen in scene 5. Starlight gets up from her seat and places the notes on a table near the back wall with a sheet-covered chart with Cinch's picture in threads, also from scene 5. She then picks up some sort of neck-wearing device and puts it on. Then she switches it on. Testing. 1, 2, 3. She smiles and removes the sheet, revealing Principal Cinch's picture, along with more thread, more pens, and even more pictures with printed documents. Then she writes an outline of a faceless person with a question mark on the head and pins it on the board, tying another thread to Cinch's photo, making another connection to Cinch. Keeping more secrets, Cinch. Seems there's more going on in Kettle Heart than you're letting on. I'll find out who this representative of yours is. But until then... She smirks again as she holds a cell phone near one hand and a pair of scissors in the other. She puts a number on the phone and it starts ringing. Hello, this is Abigail Cinch, headmistress of Crystal Prep Academy. She slides the scissors on one of the threads connected to Cinch's photo and cuts it. Exterior, courtyard, Candlelit High School, sunset. The entire Candlelit High student body is rallied at the front steps, as Principal Celestia, Vice Principal Luna, and the rest of the faculty reside on top. The crowd of students is in a frenzy from what happened today. Meanwhile, in the crowd, Twilight, Sunset, and some of her friends are more concerned than angry. Now, everyone, please just calm down. Do you want to tell us what just happened today? This is outrageous. I've never been treated in such a way. Yeah, not cool, dude. Now we all just relax. Just as confused as you are. I don't get it. I thought we left in good terms with Crystal Prep. Is this Principal Cinch's way of a joke? Now, students, please, let us not jump to any conclusions. We don't know if all Crystal Prep was even in on any of this. Twilight Sparkle, you used to go to Crystal Prep. Do you have any idea who this girl is? No, I haven't. I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that. I've never seen this girl before in my life. Yeah, she's right. I don't remember seeing that girl at the Friendship Games either. Must be one of those new junior principals Cinch recruited. I should have known. Cinch's influence must have gone into her. Well, I don't know who this crazy girl is, but I gotta admit her fighting is so cool.
Yeah, the way she jumped around and flipped and knocked us on our butts. Oh man, makes me feel less bad about getting beat by her.
Yes, whoever she is, she has shown such grace, such power, and I, for the finish, am thrilled to have discovered such a shining star. More than one coach just stared at them for a moment, until Reddy starts pondering. Well, when you look at it that way, it really is amazing how she was able to achieve such feats in such unique style as well.
I'll say, I've never seen anyone move like that.
And those sketches she used are so state-of-the-art. I wonder where she got them.
And the way she disappeared like that in the end. What a finishing act.
Twilight starts to ponder.
Yeah, she must be a better magician than you, Trixie. Oh, be quiet.
Well, amazing or not, Cat High will not tolerate such behavior. I'm afraid she's right. Even though this music girl is not from the school, she will still have to answer for all the damage she had committed. Principal Stitch has to be held accountable for this as well.
Spike!
Yeah.
Is Cinch just doing it anyway? She should take responsibility.
I knew she was trouble. Now hold on, everyone. If anyone hears to say anyone should be held responsible, it's gonna be me. Indeed. And you should all realize you're in as much trouble as the Shadowbolt girl. Retaliating the way you did is not how a Cat One coach should behave. Now I know you all had good reason to do so, but acting in such a manner as she would lead you to hurting yourselves and those around you. Is that not clear? Well, now that we got that settled, I'll report to the school board tomorrow and see if we can schedule a meeting with Crystal Pratt to discuss about this development. As Principal Celestia and Vice President Luna walked down the steps into the crowd, Twilight from his picked Spike up. Why did you do that? Because this is just horrible, and she deserves what she gets. And this Shadowbolt girl is the perfect way she can answer for what she's done. Have you forgotten what she had done to you at the Fresher Games? No, I haven't. But Spike, Principal Stitch would never plan anything like this if it means ruining her reputation. This doesn't make sense. Why would a girl from Crystal Prep attack the rival school for no reason? She said something about true friendship and everyone being equal. Well, it doesn't seem equal from what I saw. She also knows about Midnight Sparkle, but doesn't really know who she is. What does she have to do with it, and what does this Crystal Prep girl hope to gain by attacking our school? I don't know, but the thing she said and the way she said it all sounds so familiar. As Principal Celestia and Vice Principal Luna are passing a wonderful statue, Celestia bumps the sun with her foot that makes a clanging sound. The two look down on the ground and see the spray paint cans and some paper Starlight had earlier. They pick them up and look at them with confusion. What? Where did these come from? They then look up at to the statue and are appalled at what they see. Twilight sees two sisters seeing that something's wrong and decides to walk up to them. She looks up at the statue and is shocked on what she finds. A big black eagle sign has been spray painted on the statue's flank. She backs away from the statue in terror. Sunset, Spike, and their 5 friends see this and run up to Twilight in hope to comfort her. Twilight? Hey, Twilight. Are you alright? Something wrong? Twilight? Twilight turns around, facing her friends with an expression of fright frozen in her face. Her eyes wide awake and her jaw completely dropped. Twilight? You okay? What is the matter, darling? What's wrong? Well, spit it out. It can't be. Starlight Glimmer? Meanwhile, a mysterious person is recording the incident with a cell phone on a tree across the street. He is so far away, nobody could see him. Then he walks away, without a trace. To be continued. So now tensions are a lot higher. The humane staff are now involved, and the quarrel between Starlight and Cinch is getting more vicious. Hope you all enjoyed this without any complications. I wonder about this mysterious figure. We shall see.